Hold up. Hopefully my audio is good. I was just gonna show some shit. Hold on, let me find it. Oh yeah, check this out. Alright, hold up.
We begin with break.
What happened that you happened to come to the hospital?
I was out riding in my car with two other people going down this hill when all of a sudden it turned over. And I was arrested, of course, for that, you know. And they were going to turn me loose, except that they called in and said the Army had AWOL out on me, which is a lie, of course. But they arrested me there and took me here under escort.
Why do you think they brought you to a psychiatric hospital?
Orders from somewhere else, I would assume.
Did you do anything that they might have misinterpreted as being, you know, something that you should have been brought to a psychiatric hospital?
Well, mostly fear is why they didn't want to hang on to me too long.
What were they afraid of?
Well, I'm a known killer, where they come from, so...
What do you mean?
It's a pretty touchy thing being around me if you're on the wrong side. They don't relish having a hold of me unless I'm inside of a cage or something.
What do you mean that you're a known killer?
I have killed.
How many people have you killed?
Several hundreds.
Where did you kill them?
Chicago, Detroit, New York, Mississippi Gulf, California, Texas.
Why did you kill them?
Because they were in the act of violent crimes.
Like what?
Like murder, rape, brutal beatings, extortion, illicit drug trafficking.
Did you kill them?
Yes.
To prevent them from doing that, or what?
Well, when it got back to their leaders, it did stop quite a few illegal events from happening.
What do you mean by their leaders?
Their highest in command.
Are you talking about the mafia or what?
Yes, indeed. Mafiosi, Cosa Nostra. They used to be the same, but they're no longer. They divided up in this nation, and a few from other nations that were stepping on illegal grounds for information-gathering purposes.
What made you decide to take it into your own hands to do that?
I was the highest-ranking official at the time.
Highest-ranking official in what?
In intelligence.
Oh, so you work in intelligence?
Yes.
What were you doing when you were in the car that crashed?
I was enjoying myself by self-medicating myself with hashish.
And you were an intelligence officer then?
Yes.
And they didn't mind that you were taking drugs?
You don't seem to understand. They're not drugs, they're curative procedures for top international agents, which is what they use. Hashish and marijuana.
What do they cure you of?
What do they cure us of? Malaise, pedantry. Primarily pedantry is the main thing they cure. The thing they work the best on is ease of mind, less worry, relaxing, which when there is that much of a schedule before you, it's difficult to do without aid from some substance or another.
What do you mean, pedantry? Is that something you can see?
Economic pedantry.
I'm not familiar with that word at all.
Economic pedantry, that's severe pedantry.
What is pedantry?
Pedantry is pain, exertion, anxiety with no loving care, you know? And the best cure for that is rest, relaxation, and marijuana, and hashish, and woman. Woman used to be the only known cure for pedantry, and in some cases severe pedantry. But hashish is really the main cure, or the main stepping stone. But to remove the things that bring pedantry on the next time, those moods have to be satisfied, along with the cure.
What kinds of things did you do in intelligence besides killing people?
Tracking, coding, filing.
Okay. Do the people in intelligence know that you're here?
Beg your pardon?
Do the people in intelligence, your superiors, know that...
They certainly do, yes.
Why haven't they...
That was a reply from them right then. That is a correct and yes, ma'am, if you wish, then that is what you may do.
Oh, you can hear them?
No. I can read the comp prints.
Where?
Yes, sir, we do believe she was just about ready to come to that realization, but she's not so certain herself, and that we said in another second that she would appear to prove that. That was in that 1/8-second verse there.
What can you see? Things coming from my head, or...
No. I can read the code levels in the comp.
Print? What is a comp print? Some kind of computer printout or something?
Those particular lights that they're not necessarily a code printout, but they're human-based.
So you get them from lights. Where do you see them?
Beg your pardon?
Where do you see the comp prints?
Behind me, in front of me.
Just out in the air?
They're like switches in mood. Yeah, yes, but you must be able to read and decipher them. I've been trained all my life to read them. I am the best. I am the highest IQ'd. I am the best reader and the best leader in the comp forces.
What does the comp stand for?
Comp? Compliance? Yes, when it's broken down into absolute basics, but it's an intelligence word. And a comp base is where men work together to decide to what extent we're going to have to go, you know, to certain areas.
How did the intelligence people...
And that's 1990 comp print right there.
1990? What do you mean?
Yes, that's where I just came from. They were able to trace and decipher my route from there 3 times.
We're in 83. 1983, right?
That's 83 print there, and that's 84.
So you know the future?
And that's 90.
You've been in the future.
Yes, and in the past. That's where I just came from not more than 2 weeks ago.
Why did they transport you back to the past?
Because that part of Armageddon was reaching a certain particular point. We were no longer needed. We have to go to the past.
So, what did you do in the past? What was your mission in the past?
Run supplies, detect enemy agents, aid those who are wounded and in need of help, and mainly clear our comps in the past. There are certain messages spelled out through the universe.
And what are you going to do next? What's in the future?
Well, after I crawl off the cross, it's going to be pretty final, you know?
You're going to go on a cross?
Yes.
How's that?
I'm headed for the first John the Baptist.
What do you mean?
The one who died on the cross beside Jesus? Only he didn't die there.
You are that same person?
I am the same person.
Or are you going to do that again?
I'm going to do that for the first time. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, you're going to go back in time, back
Yes.
to the past. What's the purpose of that?
The purpose of that? Well, it has a number of different purposes. But other than a tribute to those who are living and guaranteed to their lives, you know, because infiltration among the normal people was heavy for a while. And there are proofs that we are going to change it, and that we are suffering as they are. So just bear with it and bear your torment, and if you can, help someone. This is what it means from our side. And we're also telling the bad, which is like they're newly created, such as all of the demons and devils and everything, you know, that which is that they are proof that they are not the only ones that are doing this, you know, and to stay away except in certain circumstances.
Are you a very religious person?
I am a Lord God Jehovah.
You are God.
Yes, I am. I'm the head of my entire race.
Have you been having any trouble sleeping lately?
No.
Have you had any trouble getting to sleep or with waking up very early?
That is where it is, waking up early.
You wake up early?
Yes.
How early?
Incredibly early. Oakdale was about the worst thing there was.
What was Oakdale?
Oakdale was where I underwent torture and becking procedures for a long time.
What kind of procedures? I'm sorry.
Becking. That's when, like, your brain and your body reach a certain extent, you know. That mind sort of rebels with a colorful display of lighting, which is sometimes red, sometimes light gray, sometimes light blue, and particularly white. That's known as beck. And when a god gets so much pressure on him, then he becks, which fills the entire body, which doesn't do much for the pedentry.
Is pedentry somehow associated with your hands?
Well, I can feel it. Here. See? That's pedentry, that's shaking. It's shooken up a bit now, which is how they've tried to cure it, which is dispersing it as much as possible throughout my body, which means it needs to be fed immediately.
Do you ever have the feeling that all of a sudden some alien forces withdraw all the thoughts from your head?
That has occurred once or twice, yes.
Who? Is that the enemy again that does that?
It certainly is.
How do you explain that they're able to do that?
Because according to the laws, since they were created, which was deficient of a normal life expectancy, that they are permitted to attack the Lord God, whose fault it was in the first place, which is what gets them to hell in a hurry and to the other side where they are not involved anymore. In between that, fear and frustration, and until it comes to something like that, they don't even wait. They just sink a band, and it goes into the very center of my being, and is encompassed where it is not speaking anymore.
And it comes back again later?
Yes. They know how to operate machinery as well as men.
Do you ever hear voices that other people can't hear?
Voices that other people can't hear. Seems that way, yes.
Do you hear them inside of your head, or do you hear them with your ears as if they were in the room? And what kinds of things do they say to you?
Yo,
it's mostly in the mind
shout out to
that
Lev
they speak.
and Ayers.
What do they say?
I don't know, just torment you. Just that what I did caused such and such a disaster here, and that what I did caused such and such a disaster there.
Whose voices are they, do you think?
I'm not sure.
Are they men's or women's voices?
Both men's, women's, and children. By the way, I hope you're through.
Why's that?
Because I'm getting tired of saying things that you already know.
But I don't already know these things.
I'd like to call a halt to this if possible and get back to it another day.
I just have a few more questions to ask you.
Couldn't we hold off on these for a while?
That shit was good. I believe everything he said. She had him triggered though.
Insurance, life insurance, with a zip file titled Travel.
This is way outside the scope. Ruling. This is way
within
outside
the scope?
Is this within the scope, Mr. Chair? On top of that, there's the Anthony Weiner laptop, which I don't know if you heard this. I wrote an article about that too. 675,000
I made a video before with that, with a clip of this bitch and a bunch of shit. Like the whole shit, like the whole Weiner laptop thing, like the whole timeline of fucking Pizzagate and everything. And they took it down. They're like, this violates blah, blah, blah. Although every clip that I had was from YouTube. And I didn't add anything. I just had clip after clip. So it's just like, what the fuck? Some people could have the same clips and they don't get flagged. It's fucking gay.
Clinton emails when they got Anthony Weiner's laptop in a search warrant because of all his sex perversion issues. It was all the Clinton emails, the Clinton Foundation, her.
So it's like years later, there's these new people. There's this guy Chase. He's got 161,000 subs. He's allowed to show these clips, but I'm not allowed to show these clips. Or maybe they chilled out their terms and services. I don't know.
Secretary of State emails, Huma Abedin's emails, because they were the BlackBerry backup emails that they were supposedly just looking for everywhere very diligently. Well, guess what they did when they found them on the Weiner laptop? They got a search warrant for things that didn't include the BlackBerry backup emails. So when they told us, when he stood there and said that day, oh, you know, we've reviewed all the emails now, there's nothing there, that was a bald-faced lie. There's a lot that can be prosecuted, I have no doubt, on that laptop. In fact, I heard that the New York police officers who saw some of it, even though they're hardened investigators, literally had to go throw up.
Whoa. What's that?
Yeah, anyway. That broad went to jail. I don't know if she's still in jail. She was supposed to be a constitutional lawyer. She was in Trump's cabinet, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to show this other thing, and it's going to have fucking commercials. Yeah, I don't know who this Gatekeeper is. He's allowed to talk about this shit. Old news, Pizzagate, fucking old news, but yeah.
And that's well,
you gotta come home with that on your.
Hold up, where's that shit? Oh, here's some Pizzagate. Here's some old school clip from Pizzagate
Museum, and we're gonna be introducing you that.
Let me go back right here.
Hi guys.
Remember this dude, Ryan O'Neal from Pizzagate fame? Let me play this shit. Hold up. Hey, tell me if the video's loud enough right here.
This is Ryan with PizzagateGear.com. We have a super exciting breakthrough here. As y'all
is this
all
loud
seen
enough,
this
or should I turn it up?
Or this picture right here. We've been working on trying to find the kill room and where it is. And we're 99% sure we know exactly where it is. So guys, I want to look at this picture, and I want you to bring your attention to the circle in red and look at these bricks inside here. You'll notice there's going to be cinder block on top, cinder block on bottom. Then you'll see a red.
Alright, cool, thanks. No, I didn't see your PsyOp series. What's that shit about? Put a link. I'll check it out later.
Red brick, and there's a split in this brick right here on the left. Now we're going to go to the next photo. Now this is a photo from somebody's website, a person of interest, and you're going to notice the same exact thing, the cinder block on top, the red, the black, and the split. And we're going to put these side by side and let you look at it for yourself. Alright guys, you see the split here, same angle, all the bricks are in the same pattern, even the center block, the crease, the gap goes right into this black brick. Again, the gap goes right into this black brick. So guys, there you have it. We found the kill room. This is very exciting right now, but we have a lot more stuff we're going to be looking into. So this is the website we found.
Hey, the whole thing about the alleged kill room, this is just my opinion. Obviously, Elefantis sold drugs. He was part of some pill mill operation, and he was connected to Michael Allig he was a New York Club Kids. He was that murder. There's a movie about him called Party Monster. Michael Allig, right? He killed some fool in New York and shit. And he was an ecstasy dealer and a promoter and shit. Well, it turns out Elefantis was good friends with Michael Allig. So think about it. He was probably a drug dealer too, selling ecstasy and whatever else. And what is one of the greatest covers for drug dealers is a front business. And usually a restaurant is a front business, you know? And this dude has all these businesses. And I don't know how legal weed is now in D.C. or surrounding areas, but at the time of Pizzagate, weed was very illegal. So, dude, best place to grow weed is a basement, not an attic, right? So he was probably growing weed. You know, if you think about it. That's just what I think.
Where the bricks came from. So this is from MargotWork.com. This is one of the guys that helped design Comet Ping Pong, helped design Pegasus. Oh, and guys, that's where this is. This is at Pegasus Museum, and we're going to be introducing you that shortly. Okay, so guys, we go here. And we see Comet Ping Pong or Comet Pizza, designed by Joe Wills. That's a very important name. You're going to need.
I don't know if I want to play this whole
James Elefantis
10-minute thing. Let me fast forward some of this shit.
Okay, it's Joe Wills. Asking what his thoughts are on this. Who is this LLC? So Castellum.
This is all legit info. The only problem with this shit is, so years later. Well, then you find out that this guy, Ryan O'Neal, his name is Ryan O'Neal, you know, there's an actor named Ryan O'Neal. But anyway, this Ryan O'Neal actually worked for, and he admitted this, that he worked for the Clinton campaign in the past, which is suspect as fuck to me, because who the fuck would work for any campaign? You know what I mean? Unless you're like a total shill. So I don't know, that's suspect as fuck. And then he showed up years later laughing about the whole thing, so fuck him pretty much.
Achilles LLC. It was formed by James Elefantis. He's the governor, CEO, and then
a lot of people say Elefantis was Rothschild and shit. I don't know about all that, but he was going out with that the dude that owns Media Matters, David Brock. They were butt buddies, and there's that picture of David Brock and Lady Rothschild, Lindy Rothschild. You know, she's head of some fucking financial bullshit. So whether or not he's a Rothschild is whatever. But he's friends with the Rothschilds. Oh yeah, remember the videos where like people like they walked down the alley, all those fucking Gatekeeper fucking shills, Titus Frost and the Honeybee and all those people. They went over there and they're like, oh, there's probably a tunnel from the playground to the tower of Pegasus. Yeah, I don't know about all that shit. I don't know about all that shit. That shit was fucking stupid, but yep. That's why people thought someone spray painted kids right there. Like, oh, that's good evidence. Anyone could just spray paint some shit on the wall. They're trying to say this was the kill room because there was an Instagram photo that said kill room. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But there was probably some pedo shit going on down there. I don't know about killing kids or eating kids, but there was probably some pedo shit going on at that pizza place for sure. But yeah.
Every one of us. So that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show this shit. This is the thing that I was gonna show mostly, like this fool, Kurt Metzger, man. He's a comedian. If you don't know who he is, he's a comedian. He's been around for a while, like at least 20 years. He's been on Comedy Central. He was on like what was that dude? What the fuck? Let's look at his IMDb. Hold on. I have to. Alright. Writer. He was a writer, actor, going way back to 2004, 2009. He was on Louis. He was in that Louis TV show. It was pretty good. Horace and Pete, if you ever seen that. It's pretty good. It's like dark comedy. So this dude's been around for a minute, right? And like, I know people that are actors, have done some shit, movies, TV shows. Dude I went to high school with, he's the lead singer of Death by Stereo. I don't necessarily think someone, just because they get slightly famous, have a little bit of fame, or I don't think they're all part of the gay mafia or the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's just funny that fools show up out of nowhere, and they never were talking about conspiracy shit before, ever. They're just comedians doing their fucking Hollywood shit, and then now they got a live stream, and then they're talking about this and that and whatever. And he's on Jimmy Dore's shit, and he'll bring up a bunch of conspiracies, and some of it I think is legit. Other shit, he's totally got the wrong take. For basically, like, when it comes to flat Earth, I agree with this dude on a lot of shit, you know, even though he's most likely some misdirection, muddy the waters, fucking provocateur, you know. But I don't think he's as bad as what's his name? Now, who's that dude from England that was in Get Him to the Greek? The comedian. I guess he's a comedian, but he was on like Adam Sandler movies, and he just got some Me Too shit. Some broad said he raped her or some shit. I forget his name, dude. With the long hair dude. You know who I'm talking about? Anyway. So anyway, and of all the gatekeepers, of all the like ex-celebrities or current celebrities that started talking about conspiracy shit, in my mind, the only one that's any good that is Eddie Bravo. The rest of them fucking suck. Eddie Bravo's alright. What's his name? Sam Tripoli, he's all right, but he goes off on a lot of dumb shit. So this guy's kind of like the same as Sam Tripoli. He's got some stuff that I agree with, but then he's got a lot of bullshit I don't agree with. But let me play some of his shit.
But Mark Passio, former Church of Satan priest who had a grotto in Philly, and he wasn't high up. He's very specific about it. And I had him on my show explaining how it works on a Derp with Curp, the one Mark Passio. And Mark is like very frustrated. You could tell he has the frustration of a guy who's been attacked, who saw, and by the way, he's not Christian. He didn't like convert to Jesus when he left, which I think is crazy.
Mark Passio, I think, is pretty legit. I just haven't listened to a lot of his shit, only a little bit of his shit, but I think he's fairly legit.
I would have if I've seen.
You would have gone full 180?
Because it's like being in prison with no gang affiliation. That's what Earth is, you know. It's not supposed to be, but that's what it is. But
that's a great point.
Mark, I'm saying that. That's not a thing, Mark. Anyway, but
if you notice the thing he's wearing on his head, it's like some Grandmaster Freemason shit, and it's also the ISS. But anyway,
Passio will explain to you their own commandments they have. Here's what they are secretly all about: eugenics, huge one. So that's all these texts.
Satanists?
Oh yes. So Shrek, that's a guy's name. When Taylor Swift LaVey, the daughter of Anton LaVey.
Shrek is like a lame ass provocateur. Yeah, and I forget Anton LaVey's daughter's name. Let me look that up real quick. Hold on. Shut this off for a second. Oh yeah, Xena. Xena, who looks like Taylor Swift, but I don't think Taylor Swift is a clone. I don't think she's related to Anton LaVey. I think a lot of people look similar just because of what their ethnicity is. That people just look the same, dude. Like, it's nothing crazy. And it's kind of like the lamest conspiracy out here. But it's funny to me. It's always funny, right? This person is that person, or this person faked their death and played that person. Most of the time I think it's bullshit. But like the Challenger hoax is legit, and a few of them are legit, I think. Some of them are just hilarious. I don't think JFK is fucking Jimmy Carter. That shit is hilarious, though. I think JFK faked his death, but I don't think he's Jimmy Carter. But anyway. Wait, there it is.
And Shrek. I don't know her, I forget her real name. She talked to Jordan Peterson.
Oh, really?
What's her fucking name?
I have no clue.
The one that looks like Taylor Swift.
LaVey daughter? It's the daughter of LaVey?
He's got a few. He's probably got some bastards out there as well.
Yeah.
But when you'd see him on old talk shows in the 90s, when they were frilly.
Oh, that's right. That just landed for me. She looks just like Taylor Swift, right? Yeah.
So that's during the Satanic
Russell
Panic
Brand
times, right?
Yeah.
And they're on there.
That's what I was thinking of, Russell Brand, dude. He came out a few years ago, and all of a sudden he's like gonna be a truther and tell us the truth and shit. Get the fuck out of here, fool.
And so these talk shows, how Piers Morgan, his favorite thing is to have, unless it's a cute boy he likes, like a Jackson Hinkle or something, he likes to have 4 people yelling at each other like a circus ringmaster. Mm-hmm. And I've seen enough clips of him over the years.
All right, I'm gonna skip through this. There's some other shit that he's talking about that I want to speak on. Let me see.
I can't work that job. And now I'm saying that's a negative for that kind of important work of being a person making the world suck ass even more than it has to.
I don't know what he thought, but I mean, he was like one of the most.
I didn't know about that.
Humans. You didn't know about Tiberius?
I saw Caligula, the movie with Malcolm McDowell. I saw one of the cuts. That in Dune '84. There's like long cuts of it, and I remember Peter.
I might have skipped through it. I don't know. Let me see.
Keep watching if you're
fucking commercial. He was talking about how Tiberius, this guy, some Roman dude, fucking 8 kids and shit, and it's funny that James T. Kirk from Star Trek, the T stands for Tiberius, but anyway.
And there's no way that's real.
I don't know.
And they killed his daughter in the beginning of the Ukraine war. Oh yeah, Curtis. So I talked to this dude. This dude ain't no mass. I mean, he's very smart. I'm not all about satanic super soldiers. Now, just saying that the Dahmer story is like Batman for women. Let's face it. They love a nice true crime and they love a nice whatever.
Coming up on
and
the
they'll
part
tell these stories of these. I had no idea how many people were like actively getting into like ritual shit that I happen to know personally.
In Hollywood.
It's funny. While he's wearing this fucking Grandmaster Freemason symbol on his head. Fucking guy.
What?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say who it is on here, but I'll tell you after. But when I heard this, I was like, what? I don't even know how to describe the feeling of him. Like, I would have never, unless I was somebody thinking about this kind of shit, I wouldn't think twice. But now when I think about it, like, that's crazy. I'll tell you a thing that Tesmosis, let me shout this guy's channel out.
That when he was in his 30s?
Yo, put Carl Rob Reiner kiss, and it's in the day when the thing out, weird movie Rob Reiner did about his son's rehabs. They would get in big fights and then kiss on the mouth. So already we're in a weird. Oh, here we go.
That when he was in his 30s?
Yo,
wait, he's saying like he's acting as if Rob Reiner was actually killed. So I don't know. You think Rob Reiner was killed by his kid? I don't think so, bro. I think that's some staged fucking drama. Because also, if you remember, if you saw the Lolita Express Epstein list, Rob Reiner's on that list. So it'd be a good thing for him to escape, maybe in case anything will ever happen to the people on the list. I don't think anything will, but anyway, it's just like a distraction, man. I don't think that dude was killed. Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, yeah, he had it all. He was rich, and he had a great dad who kisses him on his fucking mouth all the time, like Tom Brady. A nice Brady fly kiss.
Wait, let me go back a little.
Thinking about this kind of shit, I wouldn't think twice. But now when I think about it, like, that's crazy. I'll tell you a thing that Tesmosis, let me shout this guy's channel out. Tezzmosis. Because he did a great thing with, and I know you're big liberals here, but I think Rob Reiner's kid is a real spoiled brat myself. I think that kid was way out of line.
Wild take.
Sorry, leftists. Anyway, yeah, he had it all. He was rich, and he had a great dad who kisses him on his fucking mouth all the time, like Tom Brady. A nice Brady fly kiss. Have you looked up how much, like Carl Reiner to Rob Reiner?
Isn't that kid? He's on bail, though, right? He's on bail. So, fucking, I don't know. Looks like a PSYOP to me.
For him. Have you seen the pictures online?
No.
Do you ever kiss your dad on his mouth now as a 38-year-old?
Fuck no.
Are you sure? And
he did that when he was in his 30s?
Yo, put Carl Rob Reiner kiss, and it's in the day when the thing out, that weird movie Rob Reiner did about his son's rehabs. They would get in big fights and then kiss on the mouth. So already we're in a weird. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's called a generationally fucked up family.
Oh my god! Well, they could maybe Italians do.
Look at them.
Shit, don't they?
Do they hold the back of their adult son's head?
No, they don't. That's fucking
Yo,
weird.
Go down, head holding.
Oh, it happened again.
Yeah. There's multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
Now, people theorize that it was Walter Koenig's son, but that's just a theory. Unity showed it to me. Do you know Jay?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that guy rules, dude.
Yeah, he's great.
I fucking love Jay. So he showed it to me. Is Gene Roddenberry talking about, he sounds like the Family Guy guy that likes Peter's kid.
Quagmire?
No, the old vile guy with the weird.
Dude, this shit is crazy. I never even seen this footage, but this footage is crazy. Hold on.
That muscle on paper boosh. And he like whistles.
The old man. Yeah.
Roddenberry talks like him. And he's saying shit. I'm trying to, if you can't find it, I'll find it. But it's such a creepy sample, dude.
This guy?
Yeah, take it back a little bit.
It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, no.
What's he talking
it
about
must
here?
be right at the part where it's at the right part. You can find it isolated too.
I'm the edema building up in your lower legs, and most compression socks can't.
Fucking commercial.
Would you tell us a little bit about your family?
Oh yeah, here we go.
I've been very fortunate in family. I've had 2 marriages.
He sounds
both
just
happy.
like him.
In my first marriage, I had 2 lovely daughters, and I had the joy in that marriage of girls. And girls are such delicious, sweet-smelling,
yeah, that's true,
wonderful things. I can still remember when they would be so clean and their hair done, their starched dresses, and how when they would bend over, the dresses would come up, and you'd see the panties and
What? He's talking about his daughters?
Little girls are just totally beautiful things, and I was happy. I was lucky with my girls in that they never had the problems that sometimes some
never
people
stabbed
think
you for that
they
shit?
have with,
My, who is this guy?
Not that my daughters didn't
Gene
have their
Roddenberry?
own
What's his?
problems.
Yeah, who is
The
he?
creator of Star Trek?
This is the creator of Star Trek?
Yeah, the beloved creator of Star Trek.
Oh my
A
God.
guy
Did you
who-
know this, Steve?
I did not.
Yeah.
That's me.
God.
So think about Star Trek, because that's the future we're now. If you recall the lore of Star Trek, as I'm sure you guys are both well aware of the lore of Star Trek, Star Trek doesn't happen until after a nuclear war. First, there's the eugenics wars.
Is that what the story is? It's after nuclear war?
Yeah, it's a real Warhammer. Warhammer 40K is closer probably to our reality than Star Trek.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
bro.
And anyway, so that was H.G. Wells, Things to Come on YouTube for free. H.G. Wells is a member of this cabal. It was called Cecil Rhodes Roundtables, was the effective Illuminati of the time. That's in Tragedy and Hope. You know Sir Cecil Rhodes?
I've heard the name.
The father of apartheid in concentration camps. If you ever saw The King's Man, they depict the English concentration camps for the Boers and blacks that fought with them.
I am so far behind on all this stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know jack a shit about most of the stuff you're spitting out here.
So
I
people know.
gotta read more.
Dude, I literally am watching videos while I take a shit. You don't got to do shit. It's so easy. Listen, I want to make it clear. Now, I know I fool people. I'm not smart at all. I literally just remembered a thing once in a while. That's why I'm so upset is with that Fort Bragg thing, how effective, whatever those scum are doing. I'm not particularly genius in any...
I'm trying to find this one part. I might have already passed it. Fuck, hold on.
fucking way. This is shit anyone should notice if they feel like noticing it. Yo, I didn't know there was a third building called Tower 7 until last year.
Oh, this is another thing. So this guy, he didn't know about Building 7 till like a year ago. I didn't really know about it till 2014, I think. I didn't look into it. People would be like telling me about 9/11 and shit, and I just was like, yeah, whatever, dude. I just wasn't into that conspiracy. Never looked into it, and then I saw the Building 7 shit, and I was like, oh shit. All right. But anyway.
Do you understand? Why the fuck wouldn't I know that until just recently? Because it's effective. America's worse than North Korea as far as propaganda, 100%.
So Building 7 had all the CIA. It was a CIA.
I agree with this dude on a lot of shit, but wait till gets to the flat Earth shit.
There was a CIA.
Darn it! And that $2 trillion of shit that is missing, they can't account for.
Julian was telling me that he thinks there's Julian Dory.
Things to really follow when something sticks, like just jokes I remember people had that completely in control of the entire earth, but it's how can we guarantee their kids to take over their legacy of these?
Nah, I'm gonna try to find where he talks about flat Earth. I think it's way later. Let me see.
Narcissist psychopaths will in turn be secondary or sociopath that doesn't go to, it's just because after they get done graping you, they go, they tell you not to pollute. Okay, so
There's an amazing documentary called Love and Saucers.
Yeah, I saw that. So all this, dude, there is some like wild connection overlap with
So he's got like 3 alien love children with this alien lady. He's also got a lot of cold takes.
I'm an old judge, so please. But it's somewhere like they frame so people that get remember the Salem witch trials, bunch of nations with the powers from the aliens. Already, I'm going to stop you right there. You're not Christians. A Christian would not be involved. First of all, in the fucking military, Disney adults.
Yeah,
talking to.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site.
Dick work into Epstein Island.
I saw that.
Dude, Rogan showed it to me a while ago. Him, Epstein says it's the first one. You runs the meet.
Yeah.
You should be so. Great Planet Earth by Hal Lindsey.
No.
Okay, when I was a kid, Hal Lindsey was big with the Born Agains.
Okay.
Who is a thing? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, recently.
Oh, years. Yeah, Tim's doing a fucking killer show. I really admire how he does because
basically there's emails that show that he didn't have a prostate. Prove that he said in an email he didn't have a prostate. And then
thing called the Kurt and Sam Experiment podcast we put out. I love Sam Tripoli. We have a good time, dude. But
I think it's right here.
And his prostate said it was normal or something.
He had a great prostate.
Somewhere around here is talking about flat Earth. Let me find it.
He had a great prostate.
Like See this guy with icewall.com? Now, I want to tell you something to people that are into the icewall thing.
First of all, this guy does not represent any flat earther. This guy's a fucking clown. This fool is a plant. This icewall.com guy, I forget his other name. He's something flat earther. He's a fucking plant. He represents no one. And it's motherfuckers like this that are put out here to make flat earth look fucking retarded. So he's going to act like this guy's a legit motherfucker. We all know he isn't. You know what I mean? It's fucking shit's annoying, dude. That's what's annoying about this character, this Kurt Metzger character. It's like, dude, no one speaks. There's not one person that speaks for all the flat earth shit, dude. And it sure as hell isn't this fucking guy.
I think you're a jerk off and you don't know
Is that flat
shit.
Earth?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I think now I can't prove it, but flat Earth, I was surprised to find out is
it's the only conspiracy left. Sam Tripoli said.
Well,
and nukes are fake.
Yeah, Sam was saying that before. Does Sam still say that?
He just said that the other day. Yeah.
I think he's like me and him do it.
Nukes are fake. The only nuclear material can give you leukemia because the miners of uranium got leukemia. And the people that worked at, if you ever seen the movie Silkwood, some people got leukemia because they were exposed to the fucking material. But as far as a radiation cloud, that's all bullshit. As far as a fucking bomb that'll just blow up the whole earth, that's all bullshit. Because you could just look at the Hiroshima, Nagasaki images, and it's just a big ass bomb. So yeah, the nuclear shit is some bullshit, but nuclear power is real. But they're lying to us about it somehow because if this fucking power generates so much heat that if you don't put it in a cooling tank that it's gonna blow up. It's like, dude, if it's still generating power, it's still generating heat. That's thermal energy. So we should be able to make energy out of that thermal energy. It doesn't make any sense that there would be these spent fuel rods. So there's some weird shit with nuclear power. It's some bullshit. But anyway, let's hear what this fag has to say.
A thing called the Kurt and Sam Experiment podcast we put out. I love Sam Tripoli. We have a good time, dude. But that nuke thing is stupid as fuck and probably put out by people pushing that want World War III to happen.
This fool needs to watch Dark Circle and get a fucking clue. And this fool also needs to talk to Eddie Bravo and get a clue.
Happen. I mean, the nuke thing is, I still have never, maybe someone can explain it to me in a way that makes some sense.
That nukes are fake.
Yeah, you got to, is nuclear fission possible? Do we have nuclear power plant? Can you split the atom? I need to know these things, and then you got to detangle 80 years of history around nukes for me.
Nobody split an atom, dude. It's this atomic material, whatever you want to call it. Uranium, radium. It generates a lot of heat, and they make electricity off of it. That's all it is. They didn't split no fucking atom. You know what I mean? Like, are you, like, you pretend to be smart, but this is basic shit.
And explain to me what the Samson option is in Israel if there's no such thing as nukes. It's just like, it don't sound.
It's a big scare campaign, fool.
Like a good theory to me.
Right.
The fucking flat earth thing is Catholic. I think it's a Jesuit thing. I think it's.
This dude's an idiot. Dude, you see the sun rise, you see the sun set, you feel no motion. It's that fucking simple. But that's just one of many things. P900 videos, the fake moon landing. I mean, it just goes on and on. Try and debunk Eric Dubé's 100 proofs. Try to debunk all that shit, bro. Like, this fool's like, no, it's just Jesuits. Get the fuck out of here, fool. That's how we know you're a fraud, bro. You came out of nowhere. You're talking about dumb shit, and you dismiss flat Earth.
It's created as a bulwark against material rationalism. And I've seen people, just influencers, talk about doing shit. Like, when I first met Cernovich, he used to say, well, I said...
Cernovich is an obvious gatekeeper clown connected to Alex Jones. Total provocateur agent. So that's retarded to even mention that guy.
A little bit more extreme things to counter the liberalism. Like, people in that, it's like a strategy of counterweight versus, so it's like when Chappelle and what's his name used to say they don't think the moon landing is real, but it's not that as controversial now to say, but then it was. Mm-hmm. And it was more of a fuck you than any kind of,
right.
You know?
Right.
And so.
It's not real, dude. It's obviously fucking made in a studio. If you know anything about photography and lighting and studio lighting, it's obviously in a fucking studio. All the moon landing, the actual fucking video that's supposedly from the moon landings, the 6 moon landings, is the most fake shit ever, especially the rover with the fucking rear projection. So to even fucking act like that shit is real, but he says, oh, what they showed isn't real. Okay, yeah. So that he's alluding to that there's the secret space program, which is, like, I'm open to that, but I've seen no credible evidence of this secret space program, none whatsoever. But I'm open to it.
I think flat Earth is that. There's no way in a 3-dimensional space that we live in that it. Now I could see if you lived in.
There's no way in a dude. You're saying nothing, bro. You're saying nothing.
Like a 5D world and like a flat screen.
What do you mean 5D world, fool? There's only a 3D world. Fucking, what the fuck are you talking about? This fool is a fucking clown. Fucking pseudo-intellectual fucking comedian fucking clown.
In TV, you play a 3D video game on. I could see that being a thing, but for you, it's round, asshole. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
The reason they're clinging to that, I have no fucking idea, but I think
because we looked into it, faggot, and you haven't. Obviously, you've debunked nothing. You sound retarded. Fucking talk to Eddie Bravo. Fucking, you talk to Sam Tripoli, but Sam Tripoli is, I don't feel like he's much of a flat earther. He talks about reptilian aliens. He talks about all this other stupid shit, but I agree with a lot of his shit, but you need to talk to Eddie Bravo, dude, and fucking debate him. And because right now you're an obvious gatekeeper, and it's ridiculous.
It's very stupid.
Yeah.
And I go, well, why are they? You got a lot of people in on that one. It's not that there can't be a big conspiracy. Look at NATO. But what?
You don't need a conspiracy. Everybody's been lied to, and those people were lied to, and that's all it is. Nobody has to be in on a conspiracy. This dude sucks, man. This dude fucking sucks. When it comes to this subject, he sucks. On other subjects, I feel like he's a little open-minded, but he still sucks.
What are they getting out of this? Like, what is their benefit? Well, if you believe that, you believe anything. First of all, I don't believe anything. Secondly,
you believe that certain people represent a group of people, like the guy that you fucking first mentioned, that fake fucking ice wall guy. So you think that guy's legit. You think Cernovich is legit. And he's talked about Dave Weiss before. He thinks that guy's legit. So he references the fakest motherfuckers. And he's obviously hasn't looked into any of this shit. He doesn't know about any of the 24/7 debates going on. Go to one of the 24/7 debates and fucking debate one of those people. You won't do it. You'll show up to a fucking fake ass podcast with some fucking fake ass celebrities or some fucking influencer that has 100,000 subs. You're not gonna talk to the real people. The real people will destroy you, dude. You ain't gonna talk about the Challenger hoax. You ain't gonna talk about shit, dude. Fake ass motherfucker came out of nowhere.
I know you assholes already do believe anything, so why would they need to do that? That doesn't add up. What are they getting? Do they get to eat your kids?
There's no point. Yeah, there's no point.
What if he's saying what is the point of the flat earth? Why are they lying to us? It's pretty fucking simple. They're hiding land, they're hiding resources. They want to keep us as worker slaves when not far away from us is extra land, unlimited resources. That's why you fucking idiot. It's pretty fucking simple.
It's purely psychological as a thing of like.
Why are they wasting all the money launching all the rockets?
Well, yeah.
This is the stupidest dumb shit, dude. Obviously to make money. That's why. The fucking military industrial complex. That's what they do. They steal our tax money and they sell us this fake ass product. Duh.
Okay. It's just a waste of money to you.
If space is fake, why do they do all the
I don't know what the parts of space, like, let's say the movie.
Show us the real pictures of space. Show us the real pictures of satellites floating in space. Show us the real pictures. You can't do it. You can't Google it. It doesn't exist. These people are fucking retarded. This shit's been destroyed 10 plus years ago. They haven't looked into it. They don't know shit about it. It's fucking retarded.
Moon landing, the video you saw is fake, right?
Right.
Like, that could be.
Totally.
Oh, are there problems with the video? Look, Biden didn't get.
Show us the real video then, smart guy.
The real COVID shot on TV. There's not a chance in hell they'd allow the president.
I agree with what he's saying as far as this, but if you look into the supposed like secret space program, there's like no evidence whatsoever. It's just like aliens. There's no evidence whatsoever.
That's why if you got a shot, you had to sit and wait in case you die.
Right.
So there's no way they're going to risk that. So men on the moon at the height of Vietnam, by the way, the height of the Vietnam War,
using rotary phones, black and white TV.
No, well, their tech is always 40 to 60 years ahead of ours. The government.
Oh yes.
So
you don't know that. That's some bullshit that people say all the time. But they did have cellular technology in the 20s. And you could look that up. But so what? That doesn't mean that they have like this crazy tech that they're using all the time. Some secret tech.
So the nuke thing, we're like, how'd the camera survive the blast? Well, maybe the footage is fake. I don't know. But they probably had cameras that you don't get to have because they're $1 billion camera. Very simple. They had cell phones in
Probably. That's some good fucking research right there. They probably have it. Fucking clown right here.
1938. But we didn't have the infrastructure, and it was very expensive. But people they make time travel theories about these chicks on cell phones in this 30s picture.
Yeah, that shit is stupid as fuck. Using a picture as your fucking evidence, the time traveler dumb shit. I think he shows it right here. Hold on.
You ever see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that it went around as like, oh, it's just time travel. Ray-Bans weren't invented, cell phones. No, cell phone. They've been able to make this for a while.
Right.
You have cell phone towers everywhere. That's why they're cheap to make now. Back then they weren't. But they've had, there you go. So see how old
What is this?
Cell phones.
This is a photo from when? 1938?
Yeah. It's not a time traveler.
Wait, but is she really, maybe she's just scratching her face, bro.
No, she worked for Bell Atlantic. It's already verified.
This is some random photo on the internet and it's supposed to prove that there were cell phones back then. There was cellular technology, but it was not that small. In World War II, they had those fucking big-ass phones. Those were cell phones, basically, in the war. You know, those huge ones you see in the old fucking war movies. So this fool's a fucking clown, again.
This has already been investigated?
You don't have to look at scumbag Snopes that normally shit, but I'm sure they'll say what I'll say on this one. So that's a real thing. They had the tech. The reason everybody has it, I used to sell cell phones and nobody beats the whiz, and they were very expensive.
Yo, shout out to Teddy C. Miles Mathis, I mean, he's got some good info, but he's also a clown, in my opinion. Flat Earth is a PSYOP? How is it a fucking PSYOP, dude? The sun moves. We feel no motion. We see it move, and we feel no motion. And they tell us we're going towards the sun in the morning, and then in the afternoon we're going away from the sun. I don't give a fuck about any of the other supposed proofs or evidence. That alone destroys the globe, dude. End of fucking story.
For the minutes, and you'd be some kind of businessman that had to be able to talk on the go.
Yeah.
And what happens? That the price, they had laptops in the 70s. The DIA and they had the kind of laptops you have. They just cost a lot of money.
Right.
So what? They didn't have good graphics. So they weren't fucking 50 years ahead of shit because we have fucking sick ass graphics now. You know what the fuck you're talking about, you idiot?
Right.
You get the stuff when it's cheap to make. Oh, the fucking Elon Musk brain chip that didn't invent. They've had since for the 70s.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard they had that at least in the early 90s. They were working on that for super soldiers.
The reason we say the term tinfoil hat is a derogatory term was because of a man the CIA mutilated by putting a brain chip in his head. And because he was a smart guy, his name was Leonard Kyle, Kiles. Leonard Kyle, sorry, no S.
Kile.
Jose Delgado or whatever the fuck. Carlos Delgado.
Yeah.
And the book The Terminal Man by Michael Crichton. It doesn't say this in the Wikipedia though. The Terminal Man is based on what they did to this poor fucker.
The shit he's saying now, I agree with. And Michael Crichton is total. His shit is like total PSYOP shit. Yeah, I agree with some of the shit this dude spits out, but at the same time, to laugh off, to dismiss Flat Earth, you're a fucking clown to me. He obviously hasn't looked into it at all. You gotta read King's Dethroned, look into the Sagnet experiment, what's it? Ares failure, fucking Olber's paradox, fucking the what's that one with the water test and shit, the Bedford level. There's so many fucking experiments that prove it, you know. There's like, watch fucking Eric Dubé's video, The 100 Proofs, you know. There's a bunch of shit, dude. Like, this dude hasn't looked at none of it. He's like, no, it's some Jesuit fucking troll fucking. So yeah, this dude's just another gatekeeper, man. Maybe he'll have Eddie Bravo on his shit, and Eddie Bravo will show him what's up. We'll see. Who's that dude? That one dude. He was a comedian, and he was like, probably. I'm pretty sure you work with this dude too. That one comedian that he turned into a flat earther and shit. But, you know, he's cool with all the fucking gatekeepers like Weiss and Mark Sargent and whatever. What the fuck was that dude's name? And he had everyone named Bear this, Bear that. Anyway. But, I agree with a lot of this dude's shit, but just the whole flat earth, him dismissing flat earth, man, it pisses me off. But his shit, his channel, he does like AI shit, and it's pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know. His shit is called Derp with Kurt, which is like, to me, that's some old ass term, derp. It's like some noob ass shit to be referencing such an old term, I think. But he has like this Epstein AI shit in the beginning of his videos. It's pretty good. I showed it before. But yeah, it's like a whole series he has. He does a lot of AI shit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, we're never going to get someone from the mainstream.
Google is used by billions of people.
From the mainstream that's like 100% on point, like telling it like it is, you know? That's just the fucking way it is, man. Like fucking, oh yeah, Owen Benjamin. That's what I was thinking of. You know? It's just funny. They just bring these people out, and we're supposed to, like Candace Owens. I can't take that broad serious for 1 second. Anyone with like 1 million subs, like, get the fuck out of here. Candace Owens. I was never a fan of Owen Benjamin, just because he was clicked up with the fake ass frauds from the beginning. And then Alex Stein, like, get the fuck out of here with that guy. He came straight out of MTV. Who else? That one comedian from Half Baked. What's that dude's name from Half Baked? The fuck is that dude's name? You know what I'm talking about, right? The dude that's all super stoned from Half Baked. He's like somewhat of a truther now or something, but he's all right. But he's so totally animated that it's annoying to listen to that guy. You know? Fucking can't think of his name now. He'll be talking about how COVID was some bullshit. What's up, Rick Resonator 42? Charlie Rose, what up? Yeah, Jim Brewer, that's it. He's all right, but he kind of bugs, you know what I mean? But I think he's on board with the flat Earth. He's at least on board with fake NASA, I think. Yeah, they're always like sending some half-assed celebrity in the conspiracy world, and sometimes they're down with the flat Earth, sometimes they're not. They're usually, if they are down with the flat Earth, they're down with like David Weiss or some other fucking gatekeeper clown ass fool. But whatever. Piss on it. Yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I'm over it. I'm gonna play some fucking music. Peace.
Innocent until I'm proven guilty. Deny everything, deny everything. I'm being framed. It's all a setup. Deny everything, deny everything. I'm just a smoke in the wheel, part of the puzzle, part of the game. I'm being framed. Innocent until I'm proven guilty. Deny